What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 17 career mode. This is episode number 53, and I'm starting today's episode off with a comment I got in my last episode when I asked you guys to let me know when you would like this series to end, and Wannabe Gamer said 7 or 8 seasons would be great with different clubs, of course. Docs, one of the reasons you're really unique among career mode YouTubers is you do these long-term saves that invoke so much passion within you, and indeed ourselves, the viewers. I personally will never forget the FIFA 13 save, and I hope that will be replicated this year. Well, first and foremost, thank you for being a sub for so long. I really do appreciate that. And secondly, I should clarify, in the last episode when I asked you guys when you would like this series to end, how many seasons you'd like to see in this series, I wasn't planning on ending this series after this season or just prematurely ending tomorrow, for example. That wasn't going to be the case at all, and I probably should have clarified that in the last episode. But I appreciate the comments regardless from all of you guys in the last episode, and it does seem like some of you guys as well do want to make sure that this series is at the very least 6 seasons. That's what I'm targeting as well. So I appreciate all the feedback from the last episode, and it really was good to see that lots of you guys are still enjoying this save as well, despite the fact viewing figures are dropping a little bit. For me, I've always said this before, viewer satisfaction is the most important thing for me. So it's great to know you guys are still really enjoying the series, and it's really important to me. So as we start today's episode off then, as you can see, a user monthly report there, and also a squad report as well. Is that Sean Baker? I think his name is in our academy right now. Looks really good. 15-year-old winger. Can't wait to promote him when he hits 16, 17, or possibly 18, depending on when I want to put him in the first team. And look at the squad report as well, so you can see how the players are currently getting on. Healthy attribute changes for most of our players. Very good to see. And I'm really liking the squad we've built here going into Season 3 with Middlesbrough. Look at our Champions League group. As you could see, 1 game played, 1 win, a 3-0 victory over Anderlecht in the first game. So a perfect start for us in the Champions League. And also in the league as well. 6 games, 6 wins, 18 points accumulated, 14 goals scored, and only 3 let in as well. It's been a fantastic start to Season 3 with Middlesbrough, and we're not going to keep this up for the entire season. You know, we're not going to finish up with 38 wins out of 38 games. I've never done that before, and I don't think I ever will, but it's been a great start, 100% in the league and the Champions League, and long may it continue. Still, for the first game of today's episode here, we would welcome the French team Lyon to the Riverside Stadium for our second Champions League game of the season, and the first ever Champions League group stage game here at home at the Riverside Stadium. So very excited for this one. And the first chance fell just 4 minutes in as well. Daron played a brilliant ball out wide towards Mohamed Salah, who went through for goal, but Lopez made a great save and Lyon cleared. And Salah still yet to score since coming in, but has looked pretty good. So still 0-0. Then the 34th minute, though, Callum Chambers wins the ball here and plays it through towards Gaston Ramirez, and we would open the score for our Uruguayan as well. And what a start as well this season for Gaston Ramirez. He's been absolutely fantastic. That's his third goal, I do believe, in 4 starts for him. He's been looking really good, and of course don't forget, he could have been sold in the summer. We decided to keep him here. I gave him a contract extension, and I'm so glad I decided to do that, because our Uruguayan has scored his 2nd goal in the Champions League and his 3rd overall. He's had a great start to the new year, and it's been great to see. So Middlesbrough 1, Lyon 0. 5 minutes before the break here, a good chance to make it 2-0 as well. Ramirez played through Callum Wilson, and he'd also scored 2 to make it 2-0. So 2 goals up going into the break. Ramirez with a goal and now an assist, and Callum Wilson scores his first goal in the first half of the game this season. It's a rare sight. It doesn't happen very often. Usually when he scores in the final 10 minutes or so, but for this goal here, 40th minute, it's a little early, Callum, but we'll take it anyway, and it's 2-0 to the Borough. So we were 2 goals up at half and playing quite well. Lyon were winning the possession battle, but hadn't taken a single shot. So 2-0 to the Borough. But in the second half, to be honest, not much really happened at all. Lyon didn't really do anything. We couldn't carve out too many chances. With 8 minutes to go, to surrender possession, Ramirez played it through towards Matt Target. And how about this for a rare goal scorer to wrap the points up? With 7 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock, the former Southampton left-back scores his first goal for the club. No surprise, he got the celebration seal of his teammates. Matt Target, how about that for a rare goal scorer? Came off the bench at half-time alongside Will Hughes. And another assist for Ramirez too. And Target, how about that for a clinical little finish there into the bottom corner? Very cool and casual as he makes it Middlesbrough 3, Lyon 0. So up by 3 goals in this game and on course for back-to-back wins in the Champions League to start off our group. What a start for the Borough. And I did say when our group was drawn, you know, Anderlecht, the Belgian side, Lyon, the French side, and also as well Borussia Dortmund. This wasn't going to be an easy group for us, but to have our first 2 games end in victories, that's a brilliant start for us. And both being by 3 goals to 0 scorelines too would be great as well. From kickoff though, Leon surrendered possession and we passed out from the back as we do. Chambers found Hughes, who played it through towards Adam here, who sprinted down the right hand side. Our Spanish winger was never going to be caught. They laid it off towards Gaston Ramirez though for his second goal of the game, and he made it Middlesbrough 4, Leon 0. So what a performance for the guy doing the wave. Gaston Ramirez took the captain's armband after the Rome went off, and again, I'll say it again, the guy deserves this. He really does. He's been not down to a squad player. He was a first team player, now he's a squad player for us really, but he always plays well. Whenever he's on the pitch, he always plays well, and in this game, all 4 of our goals, he had a hand in every single one. 2 assists and 2 goals as well. What a performance from our Uruguayan, and I said it before and I'll say it again, the fact we kept hold of this guy is so important. I know he's getting on a little bit now. I think he's turning 28 during this year, but he is such a good player in the squad and a really important member. So Middlesbrough 4, Leon 0, and once again from kickoff, Leon surrendered possession. Ramirez got a little bit fortunate here as he lost the ball but then won it back again. He played it through towards Callum Wilson, who took it around the last man. Lopez made the save, but Adama was on hand to make sure the ball would cross the line just before the defender got it off the line, and our Spanish winger made it Middlesbrough 5, Leon 0. So how about that for capitulation in this game? Leon were going to lose the game, no doubt about it, trailing by 2 with just over 10 minutes to go. But they conceded 3 soft, sloppy late goals as we won the game by 5 goals to 0. So what a performance. Middlesbrough 5, Leon 0, our biggest win of the season. 8 shots, 7 on target, 5 goals. That's the definition of clinical, and 55% possession as well. This was our biggest win in the series and surely best performance of the series as well. And the fact Ramirez as well only got 1 assist in this game really frustrated me too. I had to show you that. He was my player of the match, but he got 2 assists. I'm pretty sure he got 2 assists in this game, so why he only got credit with 1, I don't know. But anyway, we won the game, 5-0 scoreline. What a win for us. Absolutely fantastic. And our first 2 Champions League games, 2 played, 2 wins, and 8 goals scored and 0 conceded. What a beginning to life in Europe's most prestigious competition. So Middlesbrough 5, Leon 0. And going to the second game of today's episode here, we would also be at the Riverside Stadium to take on Watford back in the Premier League. But unlike the first game though, we didn't really do much in the first half. We hadn't recorded a single shot on the back of scoring 5 goals in our last game, which was very disappointing. So in the second half of this game, just 2 minutes after the restart, we had to start getting attempts on goal. First, Gabriel Barbosa denied from range here by a good save, and then 5 minutes after the restart here, sorry, 10 minutes after the restart even, we tried our luck with one of those Diego specials from the free kick, tried to catch the goalkeeper out, but he just about recovered on time and got it behind for a corner. So still goalless in this game, but we really upped the intensity in the second half of this one, playing so poorly in the first half, not recording a single shot. In the second half, I switched to ultra attacking and really just went at Watford and desperately tried to find ourselves the opening goal of the game. Watford's defence, however, was really strong, and we couldn't get inside until just past the hour mark when Ward-Prowse found Barbosa, who hit the bar, and Watford cleared. And how about that? He went through there, Gabriel Barbosa, surely to make it 1-0. But the theme of this series so far has been hitting the woodwork so often. Another great chance there, but I could not take advantage. We were still deadlocked at 0-0 going into the stoppage time. It looked like the game would finish as a goalless draw until Diego Menendez found Gabriel Barbosa at the far post, and this time we would find the back of the net. What a ball from Diego Menendez. A Berber spin and then whipping the ball to the far post with his 5-star weaker left foot, and at the back stick, Gabriel Barbosa was in to head in his 6th goal of the Premier League since joining the borough and win us the game right at the death. The referee blew for full time straight from kickoff, and we escaped with the 3 points and maintain our 100% start to the season. So 7 wins from 7 to start the league campaign off. But I gotta say, to go from beating Leon by 5 goals to 0 and then being held by Watford all the way to the dying embers of the game, this was a really poor performance from me. I was absolutely catastrophic in this game when trying to score some goals, because I just couldn't break Watford down. Their defence was so good, they shut me out so much, I could not get inside the area until late on. A great cross by Menendez with a Barbosa as well. He missed a great chance just past the hour mark when I hit the woodwork there, but this time he couldn't miss really. That cross by Menendez was absolutely amazing. What an assist, inch perfect, right on the money, and it is Barbosa with a header into the back of the net. So 1-0 the final score, but to me that's a sign of a team that's capable of winning trophies. When you're not playing well but still getting results, that's what we did in that game. It wasn't a great performance, no doubt about that. We followed on from our best performance of the series with one of the worst of the season, but we got the win. That's the most important thing, and I probably would say actually that probably is our worst performance of the season. We still got the 3 points, that's the most important thing, and a really big win. But still, following that, Menendez said thanks for all the first team opportunities opportunities, and I was like, Diego, you don't need to thank me, bro. You're doing so well right now. It's cool. It's all good, bro. Don't worry about it. And following that too, Henry Hoover Davis wanted a contract extension as he wanted some more money. And how about this? We've seen this before. We saw this at the start of the season. Henry Hoover Davis, one of the best young English talents in the game right now, wants a wage increase. How much does he want? Well, just like Diego, 550 quid a week. He's not in it for the money. That email there, might have thought otherwise, might have made me think otherwise, that he wanted just, more money, being a bit greedy. But instead, no, he doesn't want the money. He's fine with that. He just wants the contract extension. So Davis gets the 555 quid a week, just like Diego, and that's totally fine for me. These two boys, they just want to play football. They're not in it for the money. They just like playing football. They're still flat sharing. It's amazing. They just love playing the game and don't care about the paychecks. Gotta love it, don't you? But still, we won the game against Watford, wrapped up Davis's contract extension as well. That's great to see. These two boys, Diego and Davis, fantastic players in our first team right now, and it's crazy to think they're both only 19 years old. Still, for the third and final game of today's episode here, we will take on Bournemouth away from home at the Vitality Stadium. So taking on Eddie Howe's side, and coming into the game on the back of that 1-0 win over Watford, we've had a great start to the season, 100% start, but in this game, I was feeling very, very nervous because that performance against Watford was simply terrible, and Bournemouth almost capitalised on those nerves just 3 minutes in. This shot deflected and onto the bar from João Cancelo, and then Donnarumma gets up quickly and turns the ball behind for a corner. So good goalkeeping from Gianluigi there to get up quickly and react to the situation and turn it behind for a corner, as Bournemouth almost took a shot lead. So still 0-0 as we escaped early there, but just past the 23rd minute mark here, a good chance for us to open the score of our first chance of the game. Diego played it through towards Saido, and Cook just stood off Saido, so I thought, you know what, I know Berahino's got more pace than Cook, so I'll just run at him. That's exactly what I did. I got inside, found some shooting space, and Saido Berahino continues his fantastic start to the season. Barbosa's been great since coming in, 6 goals already, but this is Saido's 7th, and right now, these two up top, they're working together, but possibly could be contenders and rivals, I should say, for the golden boot come the end of the season. So Cook just stood off Berahino there, allowed him space, and if you're going to give Berahino space, he's on fire right now. He's going to find the bottom corner like he did there. So 1-0 to the away side, the Borough take the lead, and we have Saido to thank for it. So 1-0 to the away side, and a great chance here in the 30th minute as well, as Barbosa was played down left-hand side here from Menendez. He gave back towards Deroni, found our Spanish winger Menendez, through towards Salah, and Mohamed Salah, who couldn't score against Lyon when he had the chance in the first game of the episode, does score here and gets his first goal since joining the Borough, as he runs to the travelling fans to celebrate. So the former Roma winger, who was signed for £28 million, makes it 2-0 to Middlesbrough. And again, he, like Cancelo, hasn't had the best of starts to the new season, but he's been okay. He's been alright. He's missed a couple of chances, but would not miss this one. Diego plays it through to him. He takes his time, picks out the bottom corner, and makes it 2-0 to Middlesbrough. So we started this game off pretty nervous, but now we are leading by 2 just past the half-an-hour mark, and we had Salah and Berahino to thank for that. And on the stroke of half-time, another chance for us here to make it 3, as we're passing the ball around here, just keeping hold of the ball really. I was waiting for half-time whistle to come, but instead we went on the attack instead. Derone, the skipper, found Ward-Prowse, kept hold of the ball, plays back towards João Cancelo. Cancelo back inside towards Derone. He gave it towards Barbosa. Great through ball towards Deschilio, down the left-hand side, inside towards Cancelo. And how about this for a dodgy little goal? We'll take it as Saido scores, but the camera pans straight to him. I was taken by surprise there, as I thought the goal might have been disallowed for something, because the camera cut to him so quickly. But the goal counts. It was Cancelo's flick little shot, which deflected off Cook, fell straight into the path of Saido Berahino. A real stroke of fortune, but we'll take it, and Berahino gets his second of the game and makes it 3-0 to the Borough. So we'd scored with every single shot on target in the first half, as we were leading comfortably by 3-0. But just like the Watford game, we weren't actually playing that well. The scoreline was quite harsh on Bournemouth, because they were playing just as good as us in this game. Donnarumma made a great save there and kept it to 3-0, and with 11 minutes to go, once again, Gianluigi Donnarumma makes another fine save, turns this header from the corner onto the bar as Ward-Prowse gets it clear, and the game finishes Bournemouth 0, Middlesbrough 3. So another win, another clean sheet, and just like the Watford game, despite this scoreline suggesting otherwise, we didn't play too well in this one, but we did get the win, and that's the most important thing. And right now, it's been a great start to the season, and this is a sign of a team that can win trophies when they're not playing well, but still getting results. That's what we did in both of these games here against Watford and Bournemouth, and this game, it may have been a 3-0 scoreline. We didn't play particularly well though, and Donnarumma too, keeping another clean sheet. Right now, he's on pace to surpass Victor Valdez's record-breaking season in Season 1 for most clean sheets in a Premier League season. So a great start for our Italian, a great start for our defence, and just in general, a great start for Middlesbrough all round. We are 8 wins from 8 to start the season off, 24 points in the Premier League already accumulated, and already we have a 9-point gap at the top of the table. It is going to take some doing for the teams to catch up to us already, it seems. We have had a great start to our 3rd season at the Riverside Stadium. But that will end today's episode of the FIFA 17 Career Mode, guys. So a big thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed today's episode, then please do leave a like. Likes, of course, much appreciated, and it will help the channel grow as well. Much love to you, and have a fantastic day, and I'll see you for the next episode of Career Mode very soon.